Okie dokie. I'm not going to show you the whole cutting out process, but I did want to show you one piece, this simpler, or one of the more simple pieces. I'm going to show you this back bodice piece, or bodice back, or whatever. Now mainly what you need to make sure you do on this piece, and on some of the others too, is put the, where it says on the fold, if it says that anywhere on the piece, you need to make sure that piece lands or ends up right next to the fold line. Okay. Let me move this into some more light. Hold on. Oh, that helped. Bring us over here to the sunlight. Okay. We need to make sure this piece is laying right up next to the fold, and if you got more than one layer, you need to make sure that every layer is folded, not just the layer that you're working on, okay? So do that, and then we need to make sure we go and cut these notches out. And the notches are basically the little triangles and stuff, so I'm going to show you that here. Alrighty, now if you look at these notches here, what I did, I took the triangles that are facing in, and I actually pointed them towards the outline. So what I'm going to do is cut along here, and then cut out like that, and then that'll make the notches really, really visible. And then you come here, and I did the same thing on this side, because you can see the little triangles are here, but I made them come on this other side. Now I drew a little line here too, because what you can also do, other than just making the triangles like two little peaks, you can connect the piece so you can cut like this, and so it'll be like a widened triangle, okay? Or a triangle that's wider than it was at first. And you can do the same thing on this one too, or any time you have two, you can just bridge the gap like that. So come over here, and I'm going to cut this out really quickly, but basically I just want you to get those few ideas. Okay, now on piece number 6, if you did yours like I did mine and you folded it the same way I did, then you should have folds up here and folds on your side. But this is the only edge that needs to remain folded. So you're going to come up here and you're going to take your scissors and stick them in through all the layers. And you're just going to cut right on that edge all the way. And this is how it goes. Like I've done it already, but this is how you do it. Like you'll have a fold here, and you'll stick your scissors in like that and cut all the way to the other end. And that's it. So this edge should be open. Why does this camera do that? That is so irritating. Stop that. This edge should be open, this edge should be open, and this edge. Okay. Also, on your piece number 2, we are going to make a snip here between these 2 dots. I notice when they give you patterns, they always want to put the your marks. They want to put them right on the seam line, and I think that is so dumb. I don't know why they do that. But anyway, we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to be intelligent and make it better. So we're going to put a snip right here between the lines, but we don't want it to go too... Ooh, excuse me. Okay, oh my gosh. We don't want it to go too far into the fabric. We just want it to be like a little snip right on the edge, right through the edge of the fabric, okay? Because we need, these 2 dots, I've read ahead in the directions, they tell us where that our strap is going to go when it comes down on the back. So if you look here, we got 2 straps coming down the back here, and they're going to go into the seam there. So we need to know where that's going to be. So that's where this is, okay? So that's why we just need to snip it. We don't need to put those marks. If you did it already, I pray you have some more fabric or whatever, because we haven't talked about it yet. So if you're following me exactly, then we haven't even talked about it. But you're probably being a good seamstress, sewer person, whatever. So it's good you at least were aware that there were marks there. Also, if you look on the front, they have some marks here. And if you're trying to find the ones like, for example, 10, if you look here, 11's next to that hole, 12 next to that hole, and 10 is next to that hole, okay? Now, if you look at the bigger holes, the numbers are different. So you're going to need that small hole there, and then you say, okay, this big hole is next to 16, this one is next to 14, 12, and then 10. So both of the 10 holes are like that, going almost across. Okay? You can also look at the bottom if the bottom explains it a little better for you. That's 4 and that's 4, and then they go up like that. So now with those, you're still not really going to do anything with them. Let me look in these directions here. Now, if you look here, it shows you that you're going to be sewing through all the way across the top. You see the stitch lines go all the way over. So that's not going to be left open or anything for you to stick those in there. So really, we really don't even need to know that those holes are there, okay? So you really don't have any reason to have those holes unless you're really, really brand new and you're not really sure what you're doing. And if you do want to put them there, you can make a snip here and a snip there, but really realistically, once you flip it inside out, you won't see the holes anyway, because we're sewing all the way across. Now come down here to your pleats, and we're going to snip here, just a small snip inside the fabric, there, and there, through all the layers, because that's going to tell us where we're going to be making our pleat. Other than that, that is it. We can start sewing.